What's going on, guys? Bart here with Working the Shoot. It's just part of the title, YouTube. Don't get mad at me for finger pew-pews. Working the Shoot, obviously, is the term that we're going to use for the channel, obviously, because we are working the shoot. Are we shooting the work? What are we doing? Again, YouTube, all wrestling terms. Please don't ban me. Interesting first week in the WWE this year in the big 2-6, right? Starting off the big 2-6 with some interesting mixed reviews. I'm going to start briefly with the Netflix Raw episode / Stranger Things crossover, and what a freaking fail, bro. What a fail. So much that you missed opportunities on that it's wild how much opportunity you missed on. Okay, obviously there was no cast members there. I don't know why that you would not have at least the actor who plays Dustin. It seems like he would roll with this, right? Maybe if he wasn't a wrestling fan, even he'd seem like he'd, give it his go, man. He seems like a fella that would try to make the best out of any situation. You don't get an 11. You don't get some Joe Schmo jabroni dressed up as a Demigorgon. Really? Brother, to even have... You could have had anyone dress up as a Demigorgon, okay? You could have had Finn Balor. This is my big thing I would have loved to see, because this would have made perfect sense in some sort of ways. You take Finn Balor and you put him in a singles match, and you have Judgment Day walk him down to the aisle, and when he's walking through Gorilla and comes out into the out of the Titantron with the entrance, he's in the demon costume, the demon getup, and he's like all confused how even that happened, because he walked through the Upside Down. Now he has to fight as the demon, runs through the opponent, goes back with the Judgment Day, and as soon as he goes back, he's back in his regular Judgment Day getup, the leather jacket, the trunks, and people are like, yo, that was so weird. That was totally so upside down on what happened there. Something cheeky you could have did, okay? You could have had anything that was better than just some aesthetic, or you put some red light around the frame of the screen, or you did the little the Stranger Things theme or whatever. Lame. The main event was good. Braun Breaker versus CM Punk for the title. You had mainly women's matches throughout the episode, fine. But really nothing to indicate why this was even a Stranger Things themed episode. And you only got 4 matches in a 2.5. I don't know why there's only it's so much production with the outside segments and behind the scenes and this and that you're not really giving any action, really, and the action you're giving is so limited and so scripted, and it has to be so that just makes you feel like you don't want to watch it, man. And a lot of people thought that Braun Breaker should have won the title against CM Punk, that main event. Especially now that we're considering how Friday Night SmackDown ended. Because, to be honest with you, we're getting some NXT call-ups for sure. We're getting Trick Williams, whoop that trick, right? We're getting that big fella Femi, who retired his NXT title and came up to Raw, I believe. So a lot of newer talent coming up. They're obviously trying to spotlight, with the Vision uh, group, so to speak. You're getting a bunch of young guys as the heel faction. SmackDown, though, we had Cody going against Drew, the big match, the 2 out of 3, the 3 stages of hell match, if you will. A big match that happened between Stone Cold and Triple H many moons ago, and Drew McIntyre and Cody did that match style last night at the time of this recording, and it was really like a decent showing between these two. These two, Drew McIntyre has been trying to go for this title for so long now, and when he had the title during the Cactus '99, I don't even know if we're still allowed to say or not say COVID-19. I guess I'll just say that, but from now on, when I say Cactus '99, that's pretty much what I'm referring to. So when you had the Cactus '99 days, Drew was champion during them times, but there's no one in the crowd, no one celebrating, no big hubbub, like a lot of other champions have gotten. The Hulk Hogan's, the Brock Lesnar's, the John Cena's, the Randy Orton's. And Drew has been one of the people carrying this company for if the last few years for sure. This man is brilliant on the microphone. He's brilliant at trolling. He's brilliant at being a heel or even a hero, so to speak, a babyface. Whatever role this man has been put in, he's been patient. He's produced time and time again, and I'm glad they finally gave him the title. Now, what happens between now and WrestleMania, who's to say, because I'm hoping they let him hold on to the title for at least until WrestleMania. And then, is Cody going to win the Rumble? Is Roman going to win the Rumble? Is Orton going to win the Rumble? Say his name and he'll appear. Will Joe Henry win the Rumble? Man, hey. I wouldn't be mad. We got the free agent Chris Jericho. Is he going to get signed and go to TNA? Is he going to sign and show up at the Rumble? Is that our big guy FEMA, I believe, right? Is that his name? The big guy? Is he going to win the Rumble? How many eliminations is that guy going to have? Holy moly. Now, as far as where CM Punk's path is going to lie between here and WrestleMania, as champion is going to be, who knows? You got, I believe, Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble between now and WrestleMania. So who's to say what's going to go on with that? You don't want to keep teasing Braun Breaker as the possible winner and possible champion if you're not going to follow through on that, because you don't want to make him a menace, then kill that aura and have to have that rebuilt, right? At some point you need him now to win the title between now and WrestleMania the latest, so when then Seth Rollins comes back, you got that built-in story from when he was leading the Vision and they attacked him, and then it became with Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Braun, and Bronson. So that's kind of where we're at right now in the first week review, so to speak, of WWE. I'm definitely going to try to concentrate on this channel a bit more in 2026 because the initial reason why I created this was because I wanted to have a separate channel for wrestling, and I know I've been a little lackadaisical on this channel lately. So I'm hoping to kind of continue more videos on here talking about the WWE and other wrestling topics. I'll pop on here and talk about retro reviews of old pay-per-views. I might even make a video about how disappointed I am in Ric Flair lately with, the drunken cameos and stuff like that, and kind of, you know, that's a story for another day, maybe. You know what I mean? The rise and fall of Ric Flair, so to speak. The Nature Boy. Woo! But that's my thoughts and what's going on in this first week of the WWE with WrestleMania season gearing up. We'll see how the stories play out, you know. But until next time, peace. Peace, ya John Brony.